Hello everyone, you are tuned in to Raggedy Crimes and Chaos, where we celebrate creative failure. I'm your host, and today's story is special. We're talking about a man who wrote a robbery note in invisible ink, but forgot the UV light that makes it visible. So, he just handed a bank teller a blank piece of paper. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is Martin, unemployed, broke, desperate. He's been planning to rob a bank for 3 weeks. One night, he's watching a spy movie at 2 a.m. James Bond writes a secret message in invisible ink. It only shows up under UV light. And Martin thinks, that's genius. Nobody could read it without the special light. So he gets an idea. What if he writes his robbery note in invisible ink? That way, only he can reveal it when needed. It's foolproof, right? Wrong. So wrong. Martin goes on Amazon, orders invisible ink pens, pays $40 for overnight shipping with his last bit of credit. The pens arrive. Martin spends 2 hours crafting the perfect note. Give me all your money. This is a robbery. I am serious. Please take me seriously. He tests it with the UV light. It works. The text glows purple, clear, threatening, perfect. Martin goes to bed feeling like a genius. I'm like a spy, he tells himself. I'm James Bond. The next morning, Martin puts on his disguise, baseball cap and sunglasses, and drives to 2nd Street Bank. He sits in his car for 20 minutes, building courage. You can do this. You are like a spy. You are smart. You are prepared. He walks into the bank, approaches the teller, Vanessa. Martin slides the note across the counter without speaking, trying to be intimidating. Vanessa picks up the note, looks at it, flips it over, holds it up to the light. Is this a joke? Martin's intimidating silence cracks. What? This is blank, Vanessa says, showing him. And Martin's brain short circuits. He grabs the paper back, looks at it. It's completely blank. Just white paper. No, Martin says. It's invisible ink. You need a special light. Vanessa blinks. You wrote a robbery note in invisible ink? I saw it in a movie. And where's the light that makes it visible? Martin pats his pocket, his jacket, his pants. The UV light. It's sitting on his kitchen counter at home. Oh my God, Martin whispers. I forgot the light. Can we talk about this? This man spent $40 on invisible ink, spent 2 hours writing a note, practice his intimidating face in the mirror, and forgot the one thing that makes invisible ink work. That's like buying a car and forgetting the keys. Like making a sandwich and forgetting the bread. Like planning a bank robbery and forgetting the thing that makes your robbery note visible. So now Vanessa's just staring at him. So you wrote an invisible robbery note and forgot to bring the thing that makes it not invisible? Yes, Martin admits. What did it say? And Martin, defeated, just tells her, "Give me all your money." That's it? I added more. This is a robbery. I am serious. Please take me seriously. You wrote, "Please take me seriously" in your robbery note? It seemed important. The security guard walks over. Is there a problem? Vanessa explains, "This gentleman is attempting to rob us with an invisible note that he can't make visible." The guard takes off his sunglasses to look at Martin properly. "Son, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard." "I know," Martin says, face in his hands. "Can we just do the arrest part? This is humiliating." So the police show up. They are processing the scene, and an elderly woman in line speaks up. "I have a UV light on my keychain. I use it to check if money's counterfeit." Everyone stops. "Could we see if his note is real?" she asked. Officer Chen shrugs. "Sure, why not? This whole thing is already insane." The elderly woman, Doris, approaches the counter, shines her tiny UV light on the paper, and purple text appears. "Give me all your money. This is a robbery. I am serious. Please take me seriously." Everyone leans in to read it. "Well, I'll be damned," the security guard says. "He wasn't lying." Officer Chen takes a photo for evidence. The "please take me seriously" really undermines the threat, though. So Martin got caught because he forgot one thing: the light. That's it. That was the only missing piece. He planned everything else: the note, the wording, the ink. But he walked out of his apartment without the light. And you know what? I almost respect the commitment to the bit. Like, he fully committed to the invisible ink plan. No backup, no plan B. Just invisible ink or nothing. That's confidence. Misplaced confidence, but still. So, what have we learned from today's Raggedy crime? Lesson 1. If your plan requires special equipment, bring the equipment. Double check. Triple check. Lesson 2. Movie logic doesn't work in real life. James Bond has a team. You don't. Lesson 3. Please take me seriously is not a phrase that inspires fear. It inspires pity. And honestly, shout out to Doris for having a UV light on her keychain. She solved a crime with her counterfeit money detector. That's resourcefulness. Alright, that's it for today's episode of Raggedy Crimes and Chaos. If this made you check your pockets before leaving the house, good. That's growth. Tomorrow, we're talking about a 7-year-old who called 911 on his own dad during a burglary because Mrs. Anderson says stealing is wrong. It's heartbreaking and hilarious, and you don't want to miss it. So come back tomorrow for that emotional roller coaster. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and bring your UV light. You are tuned out of Raggedy Crimes and Chaos. I'm out.